The SWAT officers that had gone around back converged in the front with a hand signal. The one who had used the radio nodded and pointed to the van. "They're leaving," whispered Morgan. "That's unexpected," frowned Shaw. "Did Hector run?" "Not on my watch," she retorted. "We don't have eyes on the back," said Carver, coolly slipping leather gloves over his fingers. "Anything's possible." Morgan pointed as one of the soldiers handed a metal lockbox to the officer before loading into the back of the van. "What's in the box?" "Money, maybe?" "A payoff?" "Or a robbery," countered Shaw. The van's back doors were secured, and the officer climbed into the passenger seat. The vehicle quietly rolled onto the street at a steady pace, as if it had just delivered a package. It turned the corner, still without headlights, and disappeared. Carver leapt from the Bronco, cig held low. He sprinted through 3 front yards before reaching Hector's house. Morgan and Shaw were right behind him. Carver signaled to the backyard, and they followed onto the concrete patio. Under the overhang, the sliding glass door was partially ajar. He peeked inside, eyes already accustomed to the dark. There was no activity inside. He slid the door wide and entered, leading with his gun. He took up position, aiming at the rear hall as Shaw passed behind him to clear the kitchenette. Morgan advanced to the corner and signaled him on. The house wasn't large. 1 bathroom and a bedroom that had been converted to a sewing room. Nothing appeared out of place. They entered the master bedroom to find a California king with the large sleeping masses of Hector and his wife. Carver had a bad feeling. He pulled his tack light and illuminated their bloody visages. Hector and Lydia had been muzzled and held down, and their throats brutally sliced open. Carver flicked off his light and turned to his team. "Let's go," he said. "Don't touch anything." They filed out the way they had come with wordless discipline, leaving the door exactly as they had found it so there would be no trace they were ever in the zip code. Their disappointment wasn't evident until they returned to their vehicles, faces solemn as they drove off and left the sleepy neighborhood in the rear view. They had just lost their best chance at finding Manuel.